right, good morning, Cyber Traders. Welcome on this lovely Wednesday. Good to see you all. Grant, good to see you, everybody. Phil, everybody, good to see you. Egon, everybody, good. Welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. Uh, Typical summer, but let me tell you, yesterday's class, I'm telling you that the AMC trade that we traded yesterday was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal trade. I think I'm able to go back and show you on history on it on level 4. But what happened there on our trades regarding about how to find iceberg orders, big block orders, hands down, kind of like put the cream of the crop of hitting it. And I think 25% of you in the trading room did capture that trade, which was awesome. So, before we start going through the watch list and see what's going on, typical, summer week. We got about 2 more weeks of this. Actually, is it 2 more? Yeah, because next week is Labor Day for some of you that are not from around here, maybe outside the country, but it's the last day of summer. A holiday, big holiday week, Labor Day on Monday, and so we got about another week or two of this, yada 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 market doing what it's doing. But before we go through the watch list, let's go do some shopping and see what's happening right here. First of all, I want to bring up that AMC trade and AMC. So this stock, and there was another one too I want to bring up too, but AMC right here, I want to bring this up so you can see a little bit better. So right there, you could see it. Let me hide this over here. So let me see if I can bring AMC on my level 4. So AMC, you could see it got destroyed. Okay, you can see it just literally just came down, got killed right here. And if I go back, if we go back, hold on. There we go. So if we go back about 2 days, you can see the stock was about $4, got crushed the day before, came in kind of flatline, which is a perfect sign of a good short, because when the stock goes into the close of the day, that's a good sign of a short. Now, let me see if I can bring this back, the history on this over here. 12 hours. Let's take a load up and get yesterday's data on it. But right here, let me go back to where we're at. So right here, Let me zoom in over here so you guys can see a little bit better. So this price right around here at that low of $2.50. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, these are things you're going to get if you come and join our trading room. By the way, I'm going to be doing a workshop today. If you click on it on that top left-hand corner, just take your phone. You could scan that QR code. You could join us. Also, like us and friend us, because we will be broadcasting live on YouTube also today at, was it 1 o'clock, I believe? I think it was 1 o'clock. That we're going to be doing the event. So definitely join us on that. But right there was a key price that I want to point out to you. And where was it? There we go. I can see if I can zoom in over here. Moving in. Yeah, I think I could do it. I think this is what's great part about this platform. Okay, so right here. Okay, there you go. So right here, you could see it. See this price right around here, around the 10 o'clock time frame. So the stock literally right there was about 180. Then all of a sudden it got to about 250,000 shares, and the stock literally came down from that when the stock took a big dive. You could see how it took that big dive right there. And it's just huge slingshot. Stock got halted. We were talking about it in the trading room, like this is me and Josh are like, wait a minute, this stock is about to get halted. It doesn't even look like a halt. And it got halted. It was great. It ran literally to 250 to about all the way up to this price right around here, around 279. It wasn't a big winner, but 30 cents on 1,000 shares, that's about $300 on a $2,000 investment. You could trade about several thousand, but it was perfect. And you know what? We got out of it. I think a lot of us got around 273, whatever it is. I got out at I bought a bunch of it, and I actually bought more right around that price. So I got around like 271, I think it was, right around there. And good thing we got out of it, because look, it came right back to the low. And sure enough, the big seller, it was a 500 million shares. He obviously got executed. And remember, the day before on Monday, I was on Bookmap. I did do a detailed lesson on time and sales and on these orders getting filled. And then you could see a lot of reds came in that kind of broke it. And thank God we got out of it, because that's what having a game plan is all about. So, I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I thought that was a perfect classic trade of learning how to be a good trader, by understanding how to have a game plan. Now, there were a couple of the stocks that move also. NVAX had a really nice move, 825 up to 960. And then you had all these stocks that got crushed, destroyed. And listen, like it or not, policies or not, okay, there's a big problem right now. There's a crime issue, okay? And and what's happening with the crime that's going on is that a lot of these states are not enforcing non-violent crimes. I think California is allowing that you could steal up to $1,000 worth of merchandise, and they'll just give you an appearance ticket. And actually, companies today are so concerned about their employees. They said, listen, they're going to steal it. Let them steal it. You probably heard about that story, what happened with Lululemon. They actually fired the person. They fired the employee. They said, you tried to stop this person, you're fired. Makes absolutely zero sense. But as a trader, we're going to benefit from it. How do we benefit from all this chaos? Because a lot of these big retailers are losing money because of theft. That's the only reason. And they so I don't know where you're reading your news or whatever, but that's where it comes into it. So you might look at it and might say, and listen, we saw this with COVID. If you're in denial or not, hurricanes. You saw what happened what happened in Hawaii with the fires, right? The electric company took big blame for it. Stock got crushed, but some of you might say, oh no, it has nothing to do with the electric. It's definitely climate change. Listen, climate change, electric, whatever it is, we are in the trading business, not in the personal. Listen, you take things personal and you start getting policy about, you're going to lose in trading. You're going to lose. Okay. You're going to lose. So anyway, let's get back to what's happening here. All these stocks got crushed because of it. Look what happened to, and it didn't happen yet too much, but Gap, the same thing. Look what happened with Dick's Sporting Goods. They got destroyed. The stock is down literally almost 50 points. 50 points. Not because they're not selling. I mean, Dick's is doing phenomenal. I don't know any other place. They basically have a monopoly, took out sporting goods stores. I mean, it took everybody out. They took out, we had Modell's here in New York. Some of you are probably familiar with Modell's. They were all out of business. Dick's took it over. So how are they losing money? Because of theft. Because of theft. And let me tell you, those nice big coolers that you see, those Yeti coolers, some of them go for $300, $500. I saw one for $2,000. You know what? They don't make that much profit, and all it does is affects the stock price. So what I'm saying is this: if the theft continues, these are not going up; they're just going to go lower. Okay, and you could see it from the chart. And how do we know from it? I'm not saying my personal feeling. It's not my opinion. It's not my opinion means crap. All that matters is what's the stock doing. If the stock is trending down, that means the street's pushing it down. That means the things are going to continue to go lower. So as much as you might say, oh, it's not the theft, how are you exaggerating? Listen, I'm just going with what the stock is telling me. So I feel bad for them, but for me, I'm shorting. And that's what it goes. That's what happens. So you can see what happened with Macy's. Macy's got crushed too. We talked about this yesterday, and look at what's happening right now. It's making lower lows. Okay. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday. And you know what? It's going to continue because these stocks are still trading at the lows of the day. So listen, they're going on my watch list on the shorts. The only thing that really bothered me yesterday is I couldn't short. I don't know what happened. I couldn't short Dick's yesterday. It was not on my short list, but I can't short Dick's. You got Macy's. You still have Kohl's. You still have Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's I talked about yesterday. They just got robbed left and right. I mean, I think they said that 50 people go in coordinated. And out of 50 people, they caught one person. Peloton's another one, right? Did they steal? Those things are expensive, right? That's another one, Brian. POTN. Spelled it wrong. PTON. Peloton's getting crushed. You know, that one's going on the watch list. So we got Macy's, Kohl's. We still have, and everyone loves Nordstrom's. I mean, Nordstrom's a nice high-end expensive store. They're doing that. What else we got? So we got those on the list. By the way, HKD was awesome yesterday. Wasn't that awesome too? Yesterday, I forgot to mention that one on a positive note. Remember this one? We found this one this morning. The stock went from $5 up to $8.40. You had up until $12.30 to run on that stock. For some of you never seen the stock before, this is a stock that we traded last year. This stock literally ran from these prices right around here, around $18 to $2,500. That thing was a phenomenal run up, that stock, when we traded it. Anyway, let's move on because we have a couple of stocks I want to go through the watch list, which is also moving. ITOS, it's got a nice little push right now. I saw this big seller buyer right here. He got hit, but the buyer showed up here. So this stock just made a nice little pop. This stock right here, ITOS, you could see it. Nice little pop right here. Big order right here. Went shot up from the 1640s. So that one's not bad. That one's going on our watch list. ITOS. We're going to keep on. Oh, what's this? This one just came out of nowhere. GRI. What's this? This one just popped just now. $3 to $5.50. 300,000 shares. Spread looks a little dangerous, but it just came out now. Biggest percentage gain. I'm going to throw that on there. VTIG is one that popped early this morning and started trending down. There is a big buyer right here that did show up right here. It just came up right now. So it looks like it's building support levels right around here. You can see the red line right there. Not a big order. It's about 10,000. Spread's very, very dangerous. I automatically would give this a category 3. Okay, so be very, very careful of that one. BGLC, another one, that very cheap little stock right here. Couple of big iceberg orders popping up here at $1.90, $1.92, 18,000, 10,000, 2,000 share buyer at $1.62. I'm seeing right here. Kind of explains this big bounce right here, right around 8:30. This one's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, pretty decent list for a Wednesday. Better than yesterday, I'll be honest with you. What do we got here? 13%, 500,000 shares. Looks like a slow-moving stock. Nice little level 1 stock. Good for a beginner. I know everyone's going to be keeping their attention on NVIDIA. So listen, NVIDIA, unless they come out with these breakout earnings, I mean, it's holding here pretty strong from 400. It went to about almost 500. If that's these breakout numbers, you know, it's definitely going to be interesting to see it. But the stock's been here trading for the past couple of months at these prices for a long, long time. Be very careful in NVIDIA. It is extremely volatile. I know it's nice and fun to watch, but at the end of the day, we're not in the watch business. We're in the trading business. All right. Anything we're missing, I did not call out. I think that pretty much does it. I didn't see anything on the New York that jumped out anyway. I mean, you had this stock that was up pretty big, but I didn't see anything if you wanted to just kind of like bring it up. I would definitely want to keep an eye on this HKD though. All right. All right, traders, so let's get ready for the market to open up. Don't forget, today we are going to have an open house on Wednesday. So please make sure you are registered for that. Tomorrow I will be at NASDAQ. I'm going to be doing a presentation on level 3. So you can follow us on our Twitter and our YouTube channel. We will be broadcasting that live too. So, you know, being a regular guest, I always like to talk about it, and they want us to talk about it because the more they educate you, the better traders you are, the more focused you are, and the more smart and better trading decisions you'll make. In the meantime, we'll start about 15 minutes when the market opens up. If you're watching on YouTube and all the social media, Instagram, whatever you're watching on, we'll be back here at 12 o'clock for the open house and at 2:30. Remember, we're live here every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. And once a week, we do the open house of kind of teach you what we do. And you can always join our trading room in the meantime. Just make sure you like us and friend us, okay? And just get our alerts. And the cyber traders, you see something, you say something. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you about 15 minutes when the market opens up.